What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lex, and welcome back to Legacy SMP. Friends, it's been another couple of weeks, and it's been another vote, and that's why at the bottom of the screen you can see the sign that says you must dress for the occasion. That's right, there's been another vote on the legacysmp.com, and wouldn't you know it, you guessed for us, you voted for us, to have to not wear any armor except for a Christmas hat and an elytra. So now I have to take off this and instantly have this applied to me. Yeah, this is like a very limited thing you can do. Like if I put anything on, it instantly tells me to take it off. Meaning that from now on, piglins are going to be a little bit of an issue. Seeing how we are not allowed to wear any of our gear, or any of gold gear in the nether. But at the very least, we can still wear the elytra we've gotten last time with Pearlescent Moon and Vigoman, which is fairly kind of everyone. So, I'm pretty sure that this data pack was assembled by Logical Geek Boy, and yes, we got an elytra now, which means that we can fly, or we could if we had any rockets on me. Well, I can't find any gunpowder per se in this entire thing, which, by the way, Beesloy is going into the cat collection. But what is we can snag some from the community storage, because there is apparently a gunpowder farm available right now on the Legacy server. There's even a Sugarcane one somewhere across the Isles. I have no idea where though. Is that it? Is that the Sugarcane Farm? Because I don't know if this is the bamboo one or the Sugarcane one. Okay, this is the Sugarcane Farm. Made, I already know, by Skizzleman. Judging by the architecture and the overall, overallness of it. Hey, pure lockdown. So, here's the situation. This is now something I have to just stare at out my front window at all times from my ship. So that's kind of fun, but generally speaking, yeah, this is overall a very sad situation, I wanna say, with all the desert still being very much uninhabited and very much a desert. We really will gotta have to dedicate a whole video to planning out a more fitting way of looking at it. Right now though, I just want to go grab some shug, make it into some paper, grab enough of these materials to make myself some rockets and fly off back to wherever it is I came from, to the graveyard, mind you, because we gotta fulfill all of the rest of the statues that we started a couple episodes ago, because I have not been keeping up with that. Let's see what kind of supplies Last Slime has in his Gunpowder Farm, and hey, would you look at that? Yeah, I'm gonna snag a lot, even though those require like actual AFK added, simply because there's even more of it just laying around. So I'm assuming that is gonna overflow and cause more trouble than it's worth by, unless I actually try emptying it out. And now we can finally take flight over the SMP, and it feels ever so great and ever so lovely. I am incredibly pumped to be doing this. Oh my god, finally, air feels like home. Even if this is Java, Elytrin and not Bedrock Elytrin. Which, yeah, I'm apparently so much comfortable with the Bedrock version of this. I'm so used to flying on True Bedrock. I'm so not used to flying on Java service. This is also a Skizzleman Day, by the way. I guess today is just Skizzleman Appreciation Day. Skizz, we appreciate you. Please reply to my DMs, like so many of my fans want us to collaborate. Anyway, now we get a real nice look at the church we assembled in the last video. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to finally have it done. Oh! Well, this is not how I left it. Fun. Yeah, this has been a thing for like 10 seconds and somebody already vandalized the bee. Are you flipping serious with this? You can't do this. You can't just walk around ruining everybody's churches. It's a sacred place for me and nobody else. Oh, there's been more tampering. Oh, that's not good. Why is there golden wool down by Python's leg? Is this like a... Oh no! I guess Sausage now has a butt that just will not quit. What is just... What's going on here? What? Is this? Oh no. Oh no. Is this a prank? Is this what the locals consider a prank? No. No, that's just sad. Okay, we gotta absolutely annihilate this server sometime later and actually show locals how one pranks a guy. We gotta. This is not the scale of prankage that this server deserves. But what's even sadder is I don't even know who this was done by. Because I don't know whose sense of humor involves making Sausage statue look like it pooped its pants. Seriously, this is not how you sculpt a butt cheek. You just... Now this is a butt. Now these are some clappy cheeks. This is what I'm talking about. Why do I have to do everything myself? Anyway, let me know down in the comments who did this, because I have no idea whose sense of humor works this way out of the entire whitelist. Maybe you saw that in the videos, maybe you didn't, but the point is I need to fire back, and I need to fire back absolutely Zloy time. So yeah, I will be prepping some, prankage materials, and in the meantime, there have been some progress down here in the church, and there has to be some more progress down here on the statues. So that's what we'll be doing today. For the church, I did the back wall, would you believe it, and it's back. And it's wall, and really it's just serving as a backdrop for the B, so I'm fine leaving it as is at the moment. I feel this is actually quite cozy, and this is actually really nice. You can kind of see the yellow of the honey and whatnot right behind it. There is actually now a honey farm, an automated one no less, over in the area. This is by Pearlescent Moon and by Mythical Sausage, and they have created a fully auto honey and other stuff farm, and it's pretty flipping cool. You can get your linoleum blocks and your other stuff. I don't remember what honeycomb blocks actually are called. Honeycomb, yeah. I don't know why I keep forgetting honeycomb as a word. Which, yeah, I am gonna snag a bunch of it while I'm allowed. I hope I'm allowed. I mean, I am the representative of the cult. But this is a really nice splash of color. Even if it doesn't really... I don't know, it's a very different yellow-orange to the yellow-orange that we have on the glazed terracotta, which by the way looks way better than I anticipated. But still though, you can see how this absolutely fits and absolutely helps. But then again, this is just a side quest that I really wanted to do today, just to showcase the thing. Really, today it's more all about them statues though, the statue-choo-choos, these things. I gotta do something about them. I gotta fill them in. And it's really not that big of a hassle when you get down to it. Because if you know me and if you saw me draw ever, I'm actually pretty good at character arts. And this is like character arts central. So today, I say we finish the entire thing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just 5 of them left. I figure let's start with Pearlescent Moon specifically, because not only is she online at this very moment, but also I have a blank statue standing right behind Python GB. And the two of them have been pestering one another for quite a while now, so I absolutely have to build her aiming a bow or a crossbow directly at his back. Trust nobody, not even your Pearl, everyone. Unfortunately though, her skin is like fairly complicated. At least in the face department. Hey, look at that, logical joint. Hey! Alright, there's a few really cool things you can do with Pearl. For one, she has a hoodie on. So she's wearing a hoodie, so we get to build a hood. For two, her hairline, her bangs, are allowing us to go a little bit more fun with her eyes here and there. And for free, I will definitely need my stone cutter if I want to actually get this done. Also, I have no idea how, but they literally so incredibly annoying for pillaring up. Like, the tempo of jumping is so off because of it. I really would rather just take it off. You know what? Actually, even without the bangs, as far as eyes go, this is adorable as all get out. I actually feel kind of bad for everyone else right now, because their skins are not gonna look as good as hers. Especially since I have decided that I'll be using some basalt for her hair. And basalt has an incredibly hair-like texture. At least it's kind of what you would want a statue's hair to be made of. Naturally, it doesn't actually look like real people's hair. But look at that. This already looks like a pretty good fringe. I'm giving her the best haircut. He said, falling off of the flipping thing. You know what? The lack of feather falling is gonna absolutely be the silent murder in here. Seriously, for the duration of the previous challenge, I was tempted to just not make any videos. For the duration of this one, I am tempted to just quit. Just quit Minecraft YouTube in overall. It's really a hilarious catch-22 as far as like the audience is concerned. First we give you options, and out of those options, one is like usually so much worse than the other ones. Then you obligatory vote for it, because of course you do. What would we expect? And then we spend another next week just complaining about the thing that you picked. Which, you know, if we didn't want you to pick it, then why did we have it in the flipping vote to begin with, right? Yeah. I don't actually mean that we are manipulating you people like this. I'm just saying that all of my complaints are kind of invalid in this situation. Okay, no, I love what Basalt did here. Basalt is just the great texture for this kind of work. Look at this. Do a side by side. This is looking exactly like Pearl's face. I mean, her eyes are kind of lower on the actual skin now that I think about it. I mean, we can lower the entire thing, it's fine. Remember everyone, Giant Eyes Pearl is not real and cannot hurt you. So here's what we're looking at. Oh god, I forgot to add this pin. Polish on the side, quick! So here's what we're looking at the moment. Though again, her shirt is more of a plain color. I think cobblestone is a little bit too textured for it. Luckily, again, there's light wool, just light gray wool all over the place. Though this might be a little bit too close to the skin tone. You know what? I don't care. It's fine. I like it the way it is. It's good, right? I mean, that kind of gets me off the hook. Oh, and by the way, so as I said, the hoodie did work out. I really like the way we did the hoodie. It's kind of weird to like she wears a hoodie with shorts. Like, is it cold for you or too hot for you, woman? Make up your mind. But I did do quite a few interesting things here. For one, we finally added basalt into the mix, and the basalt variants look great for hair. Just absolutely amazing, especially for the texture Pearl specifically has. And then, I didn't know how to do like the bottom line on the torso. Like the transition between the torso and the pants area, the legs, really did work very weird. I wanted to extend it a little bit, so I just added half slabs down here to make it all connect and tie in together a little bit better, and it really works. I really like it. Oh, also, that reminds me, somebody in the comments last time suggested I use stairs for the for you know, that exact area, like to do stairs between the legs to make them seem a little bit more connected and more human. And frankly, I mean, I don't see it, okay? I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna look nice. But just because you suggested, I feel I have to give it a go. So, as you said, use upside down stairs to get some more connection going. Again, I don't think this is gonna work, I'm sorry. Anyway, now comes actually the hardest part. It's the arms. You can already tell that I struggled with the arms on everyone else, especially the Logical Geek Boy. This actually does, the arms on him actually do look right, but it took so long to figure them out and make them look right. And it's especially gonna take a long time to figure out how a person holds a crossbow, especially to the head of somebody standing so close to them. So you know what, we're gonna do the overall outline with just thin one block thick lines, and then afterward we're gonna decide whether this looks right or not and thicken them up. It kinda does look what it's supposed to be, kinda doesn't, but also then again it's not necessarily aiming directly at Python unless you are at a very particular spot looking at it. Yeah, I'm gonna call this done, but more so because I don't necessarily know how to get her a proper weapon, and less because I actually consider this done. I love her face though. The face came out just absolutely amazing. Right, next victim. Right, so for the next guys, I do think I want to do somebody at the gates. Shush. Somebody at the gates in here, and in particular I already had ideas for whom to put here. Down there I think it would be nice to put Sliced Lime because he yeah, I don't know why, he feels important somehow. I don't know why, maybe because he's kind of part of the developer crew for the entire game. And on this side of the gate, basically I want the two of them to greet you. The second person is gonna be Chim, because he's the pastor. Luckily, with Chim, I don't think I'm gonna have to do anything fancy with the pose or with the arms. I'm just gonna stand, like, I'm just gonna T-pose him. Can we T-pose him? Can we let him establish dominance with his bee-pastor outfit, which basically is entirely black stone, so that won't take a lot. And then we actually will have to make a fairly detailed Link impression with Sliced. But here's the trick. I think just because he's Link, I want him to do the ta-ta-ta-ta-da-ta-ta-ta-da pose. And to do that, it's not enough to just let his one arm phase through his head. We actually will have to move his head one block to the right if you want him to raise his right arm, because that's how human shoulders work. If you raise your right arm, I don't know why I'm doing it, your head automatically goes to the left. So we'll have to move his entire head one block that way, but that will allow us to give him a sword and allow him to raise that sword into the sky, which I think is gonna look pretty flippin' cool, especially here at the entrance. But Chim is gonna be absolutely T-posing. That's like absolutely out of a question. Okay, y'all ready for the reveal of Chimney Swift? Cause this is yeah, his smile came out a little bit more deranged than I anticipated. At the very least, his glasses are pretty spot on, right? He has rectangle frames, unlike the round frames that Logic has. So, Chim came out really well. I think I need to tweak his face a little though, just to make it. Oh my god! Did Skis move his beacon closer to me, because I just annihilated. Oh no, that's not better. That's actually worse. How do I not have any stone slab? There you go. Now he just looks like he's screaming like one of those crazy Rayman rabbits. But on the upside. I feel this is actually fitting. This is actually very fitting for Chim. You might look at this and go, well, now this is a really nice statue, but do you want a secondary reveal? Because you're gonna love this. You have to see what he looks like without his glasses, because the glasses really change a lot about this person. Yeesh! You wanna talk derange? Don't ever ask Chim to take off his glasses. He will not be able to see, for one. And for two, yeah, this is what he'll look like. I mean, also canonically his eyes are different colors, so I should probably... Oh, I know, I'll do polished basalt for one side and non-polished for the other. Well, broke a few rules here and there, but we did get the Chim statue up and running. And it looks actually kind of like his skin, and I'm actually quite happy with the way it looks. Over here though, we got Sliced Lime, and he is a very special case, because trying to pull off any sort of a complicated pose, and this is not even a complicated one, with these statues is really hard because of the way their arms are. So, his arm looks a little bit bent about and like broken in places. That's entirely on me. I don't necessarily know if adding one more block here specifically makes it better or worse. And the raised arm looks a little bit disproportionate also. But like adding that connecting bit sadly doesn't help it whatsoever. I mean, I don't know, maybe it will look better with the actual, you know, textures applied. But something's telling me that I will have to revise this quite a few times. Really, he just kind of looks like his neck is broken, and I'm not happy with that. Yeah, this is certainly more Link than it is Sliced Lime, and it's not a lot Link, honestly. Out of Link, there's only really the Master Sword and the ear. And only one, mind you, because there was no place for me to put the second ear on this side. Hope he don't ever notices. So there are only 3 blank statues left, and however many people that I do actually need to install. Let me double check the whitelist. We got, we still have... We still have Arkelos, Avamans, Gemsy Boy, and Vigoman to put together. So we need at least one more statue around here, I'm pretty sure. Because I named 4 people and we have 3 statues. But that's just not counting new people who, you know, I didn't want to install at first because they're not canonically dead yet. But hey, look it. I'm already there. Then again, I am canonically dead because I'm a zombie. Yeah, the mental gymnastics of this entire operation are fairly cumbersome and getting the best of it. The best of me. We'll get there when we get there. For now, we had quite a successful video. And honestly, I had a lot of fun making these statues. If you ever get to try this yourself, do share the results with me, like on Twitter or somewhere else. This is really fun. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been SlowXP. This has been Legacy SMP. Please do let me know who pranked my statues. I really would like to know and revenge the crap out of